Hey guys, it's the Fish Tank Guy, and today we're going to be looking at the Biocube 29-gallon saltwater tank, and I'm going to be giving you the 5-month update. You know, as you can see right off the bat, there's a lot more color in the tank. Some of the corals have grown quite a bit since the last time I gave you an update. I'm going to go around real quickly and take a closer look at each of them. But I will be doing kind of like a coral profile and a fish profile of the corals and fish that I own in the coming weeks. So I'll be looking at each coral and each fish individually to tell you a little bit about them, what I've noticed, kind of what they're like, if you're looking to stock a tank of your own. So I'm going to go from right to left here. We're going to move up, and here we've got the Australian purple torch that is looking pretty good. It's not quite as open as I would like it to be, but I think it's definitely growing for sure. And I think I just need a little bit more flow in the tank, which I'll touch upon a little bit later. Back there is the hammer coral, looking good. I've never had a problem with that. It's continuing to grow. It's continuing to grow. In the back, you'll see the Aquamag with the GSP on it. The GSP is also starting to grow and cover more of the rock. It's happening slowly but surely. Again, that's because it's sort of in the back of the tank, not as much light as it would probably need to grow quickly, and also not as much flow as it would need to grow quickly, but it's doing just fine back there. The zoas are looking good. They've expanded on that rock a little bit, but overall not a huge amount of growth out of them. And here we have what a lot of people love to see when they come check out the tank. It is a cabbage leather coral. It's very huge when it is open, when it's fully open, and it looks awesome in the tank with its kind of like pinkish, like light, like dull, it's almost like a dull pinkish orange color. So that's looking really awesome. And it's expanding very quickly, actually. Here we've got the frog spawn. After about a month of not having it in a good spot, so it wasn't getting good flow, I've moved some things around and it's getting better flow. As you can see, it goes through periods where it's not moving very much. Again, that's due to the fact that I think I need to increase my my flow in the tank. And down here we've got the Kenya tree. It's looking good. Ron is there in the back peeking out. Oh, there's Scooter. There is my plate coral. It's also looking really good. When it's fully open, it's expanding. It puffs up. It grabs food, all that good stuff. The Monty in the back is also starting to expand. You can see the white tips around the edges. That means that it's growing in that direction. And the blue chalice hasn't really been doing too much. I think if you can see, there's some hair algae behind it. I'm not sure if I'm going to, detach it and try to remove some of that algae. It might be stunting its growth a little bit, but overall, haven't seen too much growth out of that piece of coral. That's actually the only piece in the tank that I haven't really seen any growth from. So overall, we still have, let's see, what do we still have? We still have the 3 fish. We've got Ron in the middle and the bottom there, the yellow watchman. Scooter, the Scooter Blenny on the right-hand side, and Jerry, the green chromis right there. Let's see, my cleaner shrimp is kind of aggressive. He will go for food like nobody's business, and he even like picks the coral sometimes when he thinks there's food attached to the tentacles. So I might be moving him into another tank. But other than that, I added some cleaner crew to the tank. You'll see there are a lot of small hermits all over the rocks doing their thing. The only other 2 things I'd like to touch upon is you'll notice kind of a greenish tint to some of the sand. That is because I'm getting algae basically probably like 2 days after I clean the glass. 2 days after I clean the glass, I start to get some algae on the glass, light green algae. There are a few reasons this could be happening. My Purigen needed recharged, so I put in new Purigen. I just did that yesterday. And I sort of slipped on some of my water changes for a while there, and I've been trying to keep up with them more lately. So I'm hoping that those couple things will improve the growth rate of the algae in the tank. But besides that, everything's looking really good. Oh, the last thing I wanted to mention is that I don't believe I have enough flow in the tank. I added the Hydor Coralia. I believe it's a 240 gallon per hour pump back there, and I think it's just not cutting it. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to upgrade that pump in the near future to roughly, I think the next one up is like a 400 or a 425. But I have a feeling that that'll work out better in this tank. So if you've been following my videos all along and you're starting a Biocube tank of your own, I would say if you're going to add another pump, the Hydor Coralia 240 is not quite strong enough. So you'll want to beef it up a little bit. Probably go with a like I said, 400, 425, whatever model they have available there. Oh, look at Ron. He's swimming out in the middle. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so this has been 5 months. I'm hoping to get one more coral that'll probably go down here. I don't know what I'd like to get yet. I'm still thinking about that. And other than that, like I said, I'm going to try to get a stronger power head to move the water through the tank a little bit more often than it is right now. And I'm also trying to cut down on some of the algae that I have building up. So, that being said, oh, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that being said, this has been the 5-month update. Appreciate you guys watching, checking me out, and of course subscribing. And I hope to see you soon on a future update on the Biocube 29-gallon saltwater tank.